Yo, Henry here, average Slo-Pitch today. Obviously, this looks a little bit different. I'm recording the intro as well as the compression test on the all-new Headbanger exclusive Mighty Duck Louisville Slugger Genesis. This is a one-piece, 13-inch barrel, half-ounce end load. The reason I'm doing the intro and the compression test here is I'm actually headed out to Georgia for BSC tournament, so I'm gonna end up hitting with Matt Brady. We're gonna do a bunch of 52s in the first portion, followed by kind of Pro-M, so the normal flow. I'm just not able to kind of bring everything out there on that trip. It's hard to pack the full camera setup, tester, all that kind of stuff. So I figured it'd be easier to get the intro now, compression test now, and then we'll go ahead and do the final compression when I get back from Atlanta for that. The field that we're going out to in Atlanta is going to be 320 down the lines, slightly further, I think, on the right field line, 360-ish to the gaps and 380 to center. So nice and big, large field. It's supposed to be pretty humid, so it'll be nice to see kind of how these perform there, since normally I'm swinging here in New Mexico in kind of the dry climate. But either way, let's go ahead, head out there to Atlanta, get some swings with Matt Brady, and then I'll come back here with final compression and final thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and test our purple and teal one-piece Louis HB exclusive. Again, the time of filming this, I didn't have actual names for these, so by now you may actually have actual release dates or names. But this one's sitting right at about 265, 270, so relatively low from what we're used to seeing kind of with Louisville out of the wrapper. We'll quarter turn one time, see what we get here. And pretty much right at 275. So like I said, just a little bit lower. We'll go ahead and get some swings on it with 52s, Pro-M, see how it performs. Come back and get the final compression, which will happen once I get back into town, since obviously we're shooting the actual hitting portion in Atlanta here with Matt Brady.
98 miles per hour.
Okay. All right, I'm Matt Brady out here with the new purple and teal HB Sports exclusive. It is a 13-inch barrel, half-ounce end load. Let's see what it's got in it. Ain't got nothing in it.
90 miles per hour.
All right.
88 miles per hour.
Yeah, we might take a few more and wrap it up before we get dumped on.
84 miles per hour.
It almost sounds light, if that makes sense to you. Like as you hit it, sounds like there's not a lot behind it. Like versus with the heavier like Louis, you get that little stud.
Right.
95 miles per hour.
Over the scoreboard.
90 miles per hour.
That's carrying.
Speed. Green.
93 miles per hour.
Top spin.
90 miles per hour.
90. Off the light pole.
90's the ticket, clearly.
Yeah, it is. That's 2 in a row.
83 miles per hour.
It's gonna carry real good though. Well, there's Louisville forgiveness. We'll take that one.
Ooh, nope.
93 miles per hour.
Turn on that one.
97 miles per hour.
What?
86 miles per hour.
Knocked all the bugs, dude.
They're all sleeping, now they're all back.
Right? Can you imagine getting woken up by that? Wow. Normally put a few more 52 swings on here, but you may have heard that a second ago, and we got a little storm pushing in. So we're gonna get this review finished up for you guys, but it's performing like pretty much every Louisville. 52s are great. Switch to Pro-Ms now with both of us, and then we're gonna get out of here before it dumps on us.
95 miles per hour.
Dang, you hit it so hard you brought the thunder.
Hiya.
103 miles per hour. 102 miles per hour.
That was greasy.
Grease.
92 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour.
Got a good sweet spot.
98 miles per hour.
98.
Crush.
98 miles per hour.
90 off the hands.
98 miles per hour.
Out of here.
My ball started like this and then
Yeah.
it rose.
Yeah, it did.
89 miles per hour.
That's hammered.
Oh, it's way up there.
98 miles per hour.
That's about as good as I can hit it.
That's fucking crushed.
It is crushed.
I mean, 90 at that launch angle was murdered, but
Yeah.
still.
92 miles per hour.
That'll do. Again, a little bit shorter than normal on the review here. But again, you saw both of us kind of swing with 52s, Pro M's. Performs great, good sweet spot. Normal Louisville. Pick the end load you want. 1-piece, 2-piece, barrel length, all that kind of stuff. You won't be disappointed. Whether you swing the softer 52s, you got real old Pro M's, classic M's you're using in games, whatever it might be, this bat's gonna perform. All the Louis are gonna perform. But I'll take this back to the house when we get back to New Mexico. Final compression, and then I'll just do a quick little final thoughts. Whoop, let's get out of here.
All right, now that we are back, let's go ahead and check the final compression here on the Mighty Duck Louisville Slugger. Again, headbanger exclusive, 13-inch barrel, half-ounce end load. This one did start about 275, which, like I mentioned, was a little bit lower than normal. So I'm expecting to see this, obviously, with a lower final compression than we're used to seeing. But we are sitting at just over 250. So makes sense based off where it started. However, I've yet to honestly have a Louisville fail compression at any tournament, anything like that, prior to breaking. So the good news here is I'd expect to be able to put plenty of swings on this thing all the way up until the point that it's going to blow up. There's no signs of any wear other than just kind of normal field wear from us tossing the bat around a little bit, but no seams, no cracks, nothing like that. So really shouldn't have any issues there. Let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit more in the final thoughts. All right, and we're obviously back here in New Mexico. You just saw that kind of final compression test, and as mentioned there, it was kind of as to be expected with the slightly lower compression that we're used to seeing, usually right around 260 to 270, just depending on amount of swings, everything like that. We did put a decent number of swings on it. We swung it a little bit more even after kind of the video, just when we're out of BP morning of the tournament. So this thing is pushing right about 100, probably 25-ish swings, with about 30 of those being 52s, and then the rest being Pro M's. As we mentioned with those 52s, those were the Louisville Slugger 52s that they dropped a few years back. Been discontinued since. Matt's had them for a long, long time. So those things are way mushier than normal 52s. So the fact that this was performing as well as it was is kind of to be as expected, since it performs really well. Louisville's have always performed really well at the 52s, but also kind of outperformed what I thought it would do based on how soft those were. And then again, for the Pro M's, again, the standard kind of ones I've had, I brought those with me from New Mexico. Again, those were on the plane all day at that point, so the balls were definitely hotter than normal as well. So the fact, again, that we were in the high 90s, few triple digits, even with those being my normal kind of BP balls that have been beat up, plus the heat, awesome to see this thing perform kind of in that humidity, which is kind of to be expected at this point. As I mentioned earlier, I still don't know the exact release date on this. It should be very, very soon. I will post in the comments as soon as I know and pin the comment up. And then if you don't follow Average Dude Slowpitch on any of the social medias like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, things like that, go over to averagedudeslowpitch.com. There's a spot you can subscribe. We're going to start sending out basically like release lists, so you'll know which bats we're planning on releasing at which times. And then also when we get things like on these videos where we drop videos without release dates, we'll also post in there, hey, this is when this is going to release, how you can get the best discount, things like that. So if you sign up for that, we're not going to spam you out on that one. It'll let you know things like rankings updates, again, release dates, things like that, as well as if there's anything that kind of we think will be pertinent or kind of important for you as far as the channel goes. But that being said, again, 13-inch barrel, half-ounce end load. From my understanding, it's going to be called the Mighty Duck Genesis. It's got that kind of purple with the teal on there and silver. A Headbanger Sports exclusive, so keep your eyes peeled there. This is one of the ones where if you shop at Louisville Slugger, it's ADS 35, even on Headbanger Sports. Everything else on Headbangers is going to be code ADS. If you need help with anything else, want to just kind of chat softball, obviously I get a little busy at times, but I will get back to you. Just reach out on any social medias, Average Dude Slowpitch, whatever it might be. I'll help you out, do my best to kind of help you pick up any gear you might be looking for, whatever it may be. But either way, hope you kind of enjoyed the slightly different format here of heading out there towards the East Coast a little bit, hitting with Brady. Obviously not as many swings as we normally get, but you saw exactly how this thing's able to perform. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great night.